Joining us now with her reaction is Chairwoman of the Arizona GOP, Kelli Ward. Kelli, their minds are exploding. You are just so triggering them.
You're right. It is triggering. This audit is triggering all the right people, all of the people who pretend to be Republicans, all of the people who have never been to a Republican event, who have never knocked on a door, who have never made a phone call. All of the people who want to try to create a narrative that just simply doesn't exist, they are triggered. And guess what? The audit continues. America's audit is going on right now as we speak.
You know, if they thought you were really a fringe group, they wouldn't be talking about it, but they're talking about it. It's like they're so upset that they can't stop it, and they act like they're the ones that want transparency. What are they afraid of? If there really is nothing to see here, then they'll get the last laugh on all of us. So I don't get it.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And don't forget that there are a lot of Democrats who think 2016 was somehow done incorrectly. Stacey Abrams, I believe, still claims to be the governor of Georgia, right? So Liz Cheney is painting with a very, very broad brush whenever she says that if you don't believe the results of an election, then you're poisoning things. I think Liz Cheney is poisoning the Republican Party. We've got to treat that poisoning. We've got to remove her from leadership and then eventually remove her from Congress.
It's unbelievable she's still in leadership. I don't get why they don't have the backbone to take her out of leadership and put somebody who actually has a real voice, because all she tries to do, she's not taking this attack against President Trump. It really is the Trump voters that she's upset about, because hey, they didn't like the Bush establishment, the Bush-Cheney establishment. We chose President Trump, and I think they just have never gotten over that.
They have not gotten over it. They hate anyone who says make America great again or keep America great. They're right in the same boat. I mean, Cindy McCain, she's never been to a Republican event in the decade that I've been involved in politics very heavily here in Arizona. She campaigned for Joe Biden, for goodness sake, and you're right, she probably does want a job with his administration. I thought it was very telling whenever she said they don't like the outcome of the election. She didn't say we, because she's not part of what we are. We are the majority in this country who believe in faith, family, and freedom, who believe in small government, low taxes, personal responsibility, following the Constitution. And we want people that we elect to represent us at every level of government, to hold those ideals dear, and to stand up with a strong backbone at every chance that they can, so that we can keep America great.
Amen. I don't get why social media hasn't suspended all their accounts for spreading misinformation that they're Republicans, because they're not. They're Democrats. But listen, Kelli, tell us what's going on the ground, because we all see the cameras. You guys are being so transparent, but everybody's itching for the results. So can you tell us how it's going so far? I know it's going to take probably a little longer than we originally expected, but how do you feel it's going?
Right. Well, I think it is going very smoothly, very professionally, very well organized. The people that are volunteering their time to be able to do this are amazing, and I thank them for being there, for counting those votes, for counting those 2.1 million votes by hand, to make sure that every single ballot was counted correctly in the 2020 election. So that's going very smoothly. We don't know what the outcome is yet. I'm not privy to pre-released information. I don't know if anything is being leaked or not, but I do know that this company, Cyber Ninjas, and the other vendors that they have working with them are very professional. They understand how to do this audit the right way in the right period of time, and they will release their report to the Arizona State Senate, and the Senate will let us know what they found, so that they can take that objective information and make sure that our elections here in our state are secure and have integrity, and we can be a leader for the entire United States of America.
Exactly. You all are calling it America's audit. This is not an Arizona audit. And how has this judge been treating you? Because I think all of us were like, oh no, it's another recusal, right? Always the constitutional judges, they feel this need to recuse themselves. So now we have this judge, again, appointed by a Democrat. So far, he seems okay, except there was a leak of the security information that everybody's not too happy about. So do you think it's going to be, is it slowly he's undermining you, or do you think in the end he'll be okay?
You know, I certainly hope that he is a judge that believes in the rule of law and that his interpretation of the law is not along political lines. From what he's done so far, it seems that that is the case. He had cyber ninjas make some of their procedures very transparent. They were willing to do it. They did. Then who knows who leaked the other documents, the security documents. I mean, I have my suspicions that it was the losing side in that case. But I think he'll treat us fairly. At least he has so far. So let's say history is 9/10 of what we expect for the future.
Well, you guys really showed the courage, though, to keep this going, because I think a lot of states after the election, it's like, oh, it's over, right? We can't change anything. But you guys kept fighting the lawsuits in court. And just this week, Texas was talking about they would have become the next Georgia if they hadn't fought it since 2016. So what you all are doing, you're really setting the way for other people to realize, other states, you know what, it's not over, because people are not going to get out and vote if they don't think it's free and fair. So what's your message to other states that are watching you right now? Of course, you're being attacked, but is it worth it?
Oh, it is 1,000% worth it. Arizona is happy to be the tip of the spear. We will be the first domino to fall as we find what happened in this full forensic audit. We will find out if there were mistakes, irregularities, or outright fraud. And I hope the other states will see our strength and they will be empowered by it to audit their own elections so that we finally find out the truth behind the 2020 election and that the Democrats can stop spreading the big lie that Trump did not win.
Exactly. That's the big lie right there. They're trying to put it on us. But hey, we saw the evidence. We saw the affidavits of people. We saw a lot of stuff going on. It was never investigated. It was always tossed out because of standing, not the facts. Now we're actually going to get the facts. And Kelli, come back on. Keep us posted, because all eyes in the country and really the world right now are on Arizona to see if America will ever have free and fair elections again.
That's right.